So, you're probably wondering, Alice, what the hell is a Western WooHouse? And it is exactly what it sounds like. Listen, a girl deserves options at the Occult Baby Daddy buffet. Okay?
Period!
Why hello, Spacewalker. Thank you for once again traveling through that wormhole back to my sector of cyberspace. My name is Alice, I like to play The Sims chaotically, and yes girl, I know you do too. Today I'm starting a new series because no, my ADHD cannot be contained. But we're starting somewhere a bit strange because, well, me. If you've been drifting around this galaxy before, you know that we like to play for the lore above everything. And to do that, oftentimes I do have to prep my saves in order to implement my devious plans. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. Of course, this one comes with a backstory, as they always do, and that means we are going to be building. First build vid on the channel, kind of nervous, but also very excited because of my idea for this build, which is going to be a Western WooHouse for cowboy aliens. Yes, I have my reasons. Yes, it is long-winded and absolutely ridiculous, so we better get started. So, you're probably wondering, Alice, what the hell is a Western WooHouse? And it is exactly what it sounds like. It is a establishment, okay, designated purposefully for transactional woohoo to take place, located in the Wild West, also known as Strangerville in The Sims 4. As for the why, that is a bit more complicated because, again, this is me we're talking about. You see, I love Sims 4 challenges like the 100 Baby Challenge, the Occult Baby Challenge, fucking ate that shit up. Why the fuck does someone need 100 babies? Why the fuck does someone need to fuck a vampire, a werewolf, an alien, a mermaid, on and on and on until you have like 19 children? Yeah, that problem really breaks the immersion for me. So what's a girl to do but to create a lore-fueled spinoff? So, spoiler alert, this is actually my first installment into prepping a save for my own Occult Baby Challenge. Of course, I will put a rule vid out on how I will be conducting this challenge, but we have a whole list of builds to get through because, listen, a girl deserves options at the Occult Baby Daddy buffet, okay?
Period!
So I am planning to build and create households for each of the following applicable occults, including mermaid, alien, werewolf, vampire, spellcaster, fairy, plant sim, and ghost. We got a lot of building to do. And obviously today we are here for the aliens. Now, aliens in The Sims 4 came with the Get to Work pack, but to me, they're from Strangerville. So, here I am, needing to build in a household of pollination technicians. And then I remembered a fun fact about the original American frontier. Soiled doves, as they were called for some reason, actually made mad fucking bank in little old western towns because the population was over 90% male. So yeah, you could say there were a lot of horny men willing to pay for a night with a lady. So, seeing the huge business opportunity for what it was, Ladies of the Night actually carried a lot of financial and political power in these old towns. Assuming you didn't die of disease, many women made it rich and retired husband-free, living large. And, I mean, come on, bro. The Sims 4 team named them pollination technicians. This isn't even my fault if you think about it. I was set up for failure. It's even the perfect alliteration combination. Western WooHouse, Western WooHoo. That's just, why have the 8 Bells bar when you can have 3 hot alien daddies? Come on now. So I found this inspiration image on Pinterest and I want to give credit where credit's due. Apparently this is actually a building in the game Forge of Empires, I believe, because it took me right to the wiki page for the game. So apparently we are building another game building, so that's fun. So I can go up here and bulldoze this lot. Yay! I'll go ahead and do the terrain as well. There wasn't any terrain, never mind. Okay. Okay, let's make a diagonal wall. Let's just start there. And then I like to do my builds a little weird. Editing Alice popping in here because I'm new to talking why I build, I find it challenging. So I just wanted to clarify a couple of spots here. So I tend to try and build as accurate to a reference as I can, and when doing that, I tend to place things chaotically to like measure against each other. So here I started with the door to kind of determine, is it going to be a 1 or 2 tile door, and then I could determine how long the diagonal wall should be, and then that length affects the length of the walls along with the column placements, if that makes sense. Basically, well, my goal is to first finish the shell. Creating an accurate shell, for me, often means putting reference objects down first. So if you're watching, wondering what the fuck is going on here, let me cook.
Let him cook now!
Okay? That's square deck. There we go. Put that there. Copy. Actually, no. It looks like it's a little more square, so let's do it this way. Much better. Okay, great. Now, one thing is there's stairs, but we don't have diagonal stairs. So, now to fake this diagonal stair, I put the build on a foundation of 1 tick, and then I lifted the entire first floor to 2 ticks. This means that the platform that is just the foundation height becomes the first step to the rest of the build. Sims can walk on 1 tick of height at a time, so you can actually use subsequent platform heights in this way for a lot of things. Want this? We'll do medium walls because we do have a platform going on there. And again, I like to build where I like to like put stuff where I want it to be. Like these aren't the columns that I'm going to use just because the reference photo, I mean, it fits very country, but the reference photo, like that's not it. You know what I mean? So I like to just make sure that everything works logistically because I like to build by reference, and I kind of get a kick out of building as accurately as I can. It's like this is like that. Yeah, that looks accurate, I think. Move this over, I think. I really wish The Sims would upgrade a lot of the ways that you can filter in the catalog. Like, where's my filter to be like, I want a 1 tile window versus a 2 tile window? You know what I mean? Like, sizing would be so useful. Why can I not do that? So I do think sometimes making the build smaller actually helps you. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a chance, and we're gonna pull this in. I think just by 2, maybe? Yes. Okay, that looks so much better. I know it looks like crap, guys, but you gotta think, like, are we laying the correct foundation? Ooh, that roof detailing is gonna be hard. That might just have to be a problem for later. Future Alice is gonna have to deal with that, and I can already tell she's gonna be mad at me when she gets around to having to dealing with it, but you know. Oh well. So now we need another wall going up here. Okay, so first I'm gonna close this in, and then I'm gonna look at the distance between everything. So this other window, it kind of looks like the apartment starts here. And that's a very small, yeah, that actually, I think that's about right. 2, 3, 4, make that room there. Awesome. First, I think we should do some siding because that'll start really bringing it together for us. So this time I'm pretty sure Horse Ranch does have what I'm looking for. So it looks like this front has up and down, and then literally everything else is horizontal, which is weird. But again, accuracy is king. So that's what we'll do too. Businesses and hobbies. If we go to businesses and hobbies has this stucco, right? Let's see. Is that, I mean, I think that's kind of accurate. Though maybe I'll do like this. Okay. And that way On the roof sculptures, we have this, which looks kind of accurate to what we got going on, and of course it's not big enough. Ah! Okay, wait. There we go. Hell yes. And it's floating in the air, but I can fix that. I need to replace these columns. They're driving me nuts. Actually, we'll do it by color. Let's start there. So we're looking for yellow. Does this look like wood? Oh, also, another filter we should have. Why can't I filter these by stone or wood? Okay, does someone want to explain that to me? You know, I would be so happy if they would just give us more swatch updates to like every pack. Like, please. Please. Anyway. Okay, so what do we got with spandrels? Wait a minute. This is why wasn't this here the whole time? It's yellow. That was not. I just went through all of that, and because colors can't be bothered to be fucking accurate in The Sims, you have got to be kidding me. Okay. Great. Love that. Awesome. Oh, and I just realized there is actually no fence on the bottom. Alright, let's see if we can find the matching floor. Horse ranch. Here we go. And this dark smudge here. So I like that, but what the hell do I do about this? Okay, well, I'll just do this first. Okay. Then there. Yeah, seriously, what the hell do I do about this? That's gonna bother the fuck out of me. Okay, so what if I did this? Okay, alright. I mean, it looks a little weird, but yeah, cool. Alright, back to this. Oh, this is supposed to be yellow. Well, that's not really gonna happen, is it? Doesn't that look like you can swing through him? Hee hee. I love that. Let's move on to this fence, because this is the ugliest looking thing on the build right now. Why do I kind of like this? That doesn't... That's supposed to be metal, though. Wood. Oh, and let's go ahead and do the... We'll follow the same pattern. There we go. Crisscross it over. Yeah, like this. Is this coming to yellow? Let's put it... Oh my god! I forget that you really gotta put stuff in different light. That is so much better. And it's yellow, and I feel like that did not come up on our search. God, they really gotta get better at these freaking... Ugh. Okay. Look at that. Alright. Awesome. Okay. Now let's move on to windows. So I've got a collection of windows here that look kind of like what we're going for on this side window. It needs to be 3 big though. So there we go. Perfect. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do these. There we go. Okay. Great. So now we need a door. And also I'm noticing these columns actually come around here. Let's do... Now, I have an idea on how we're going to create this roof detail. The problem being, I don't know how we're going to make a matching one here. I think what we can do here is we're going to place them by drawing. We'll put this here, and then we'll go up 2. Go up 2. It looks like it only has 3 levels, but this looks like to have an extra height to it. So let's do that. Yeah. I'm really sure it's not clipping, so I think there's a trick that we can use. Well, that was uncool. Is there? Of course not. And that's as yellow as we're gonna get. And it kind of matches that, so I'll call that a win for now. Yellow, 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 yellow. God, there's just some colors in The Sims 4 that the Sims teams just really just scraps. They're only giving us scraps. Oh! Yeah, that honestly almost matches. Oh! But I can do it in yellow! Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any replicating at other situations, so we'll just put 2 of those there. And let's move on to roofing. Alright, so the most basic and easier ones is going to be these. We've got a simple gabled roof here. Right, put in these adjusters. And actually, putting adjusters here too. Oh yeah, and we need windows here. Alright, back to these troublesome windows. Okay, after much debating, I think this is the one that's most accurate. I really want to get some more colors into the build, so I'm not sure if I'm going to use the brown ones or the green ones, because I'm pretty sure there is green in here, but I might go back and forth on it, so keep you updated when we do. But back to the roof, which I'm pretty sure we were working on at some point. Literally, try as I might, I can never stay on track on a build. It's like I think of one thing and I'm like, oh, okay, let me do this, and then 5 minutes later working on something completely different. Okay, so this needs to be larger because that does not look right. So Shift C, there we go. Oh yeah, I want to put some roof trim on here. Okay, put that back. Back to roof sculptures. Got one of these like right here. I'm gonna want to put this here. Don't worry about it. It's a tool that'll help us later. Oh! I like that. Yeah, that'll do, I think. We're gonna need another one on the top here. Yes. Yes. That unironically drives me crazy that I can't have fences against roofs, because I feel like I do balconies with roof pieces next to it so often that it's just like, why? Why are you like this? And that doesn't even help. Are you joking?
You're joking.
Ah, there we go. That's how I'll do it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when I go inside, this is going to be a complete bitch to work with. But again, that's future Alice's problem. So, we're not even going to worry about it. Ooh, so much better. Okay. Ooh, actually, do I like these better? I think that's a little more jank and I like that. We need to make a decision about the door. I'm so happy that they gave us these doors. I use this door all the time. Is there any way I can give it trim? Ooh. I have an idea. Ta-da! Okay, it needs a little adjustment, so I'll do it again so that y'all can see what I did here. So I took this rustic wood archway, and you're gonna press your Alt key, and then you're gonna move it. Right. Shift click that. Click that. And that's how I get trim on my door. Actually, I'll take a third one, and now it's completely blocked off. These kind of stick out like a sore thumb. If I just... I've got some green accents, so I think we'll just do that. Is that better? I think that might be better. For now, I want to focus on some signage. There you are! I wasn't going to do this next, but I do need this, so... Oh, come on. Okay, I'll deal with you later. Just stay there for a minute. Okay, so under here, there we go, are some swatches of things that look like they're painted onto wood. So we're going to pick us out one to be the bar sign. Ooh. I know this one isn't as detailed as the other ones, but I like that. Okay, and now I'm going to take this and size it up a little bit. We're going to have to tool mod that. Alright. I think that'll do. Out of tool mod, we will use the Alt key to place it. There we go. Oh, right. Let's put this cactus. Or, not cactus, is... Whoa! What the hell? Why is that... Y'all see this bullshit? Okay, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. There we go. Yeah. Here's the barrel. Yep. We need a couple of these. Put this over here. Sure. This is a good one. Ooh, one with a skull. How lovely. Ooh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Let's put that there. Oh, that's sick. Okay. We'll move that in a minute. You may notice the way I build a lot of the time, scrolling through the catalog takes the most time for me. So while I'm scrolling, I'll be looking for something, but if I find other things that I want to use in the build, I'm just going to take them out so I don't have to go searching for them again. And sometimes they end up getting deleted, like I don't keep them, but I'd rather just take them out just in case so I don't have to find them again. Planters would be cool. Oh yeah, we're looking for a signpost. Don't forget what we're looking for, guys. We're looking for the weird bulby ones. Oh, here we go. I knew we had them. I don't know if I really like it though. Yeah, I'm gonna sit on that for a while. I'll put one here, and then we also need one over here. So I'll just put this one here. Whichever one I like best, we'll keep. But, alright, I think I'm gonna finish the outside off camera just because it's gonna take me a minute to decide what I want to do. Alright guys, this is what I ended up with for our outside. I finished up our lower porch here. Wind chimes, chest table, all that. Did finally figure out how to do a platform trim. I always forget. Also finished off this front porch. Made sure to give us a lot of activities. Went ahead and made this area a cute little picnic and observation spot. That'll be important later. And da-da-da-da! A rocket ship in the back. Now, there isn't a way to access all these areas quite yet. I think we're gonna take care of that when we get in on the inside and adding some windows in some of these places. I didn't want to do that quite yet because depending on how we do our floor plan, that could possibly change. So let's get that floor plan in. Just kidding. This is where we'll be ending today's video. I know, but I'm trying to keep my videos between the 20 and 25 minute mark. Unfortunately, I yap a lot and take forever to build, so there is just so much footage to edit. This definitely will have to be a two-parter, if not a three-parter, because we still have the entire bar and an apartment to get through. So next time you warp speed into my orbit, I promise we will furnish the inside and explore the story of how the Western WooHouse came to be, along with its 3 alien inhabitants, including a bartender and 2 scarlet lads. So, if you want to see where the soiled dubs of Strangerville entertain, make sure you subscribe so you can see me finish the interior. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to like, share, and comment down below, how do you think the Western WooHouse came to be? What's the name of the bar? And what townies are known to frequent there? As always, I love to hear your guys' ideas and bring them to life. I hope our stars align again, but until then, keep creating chaos.